So on the back of Lily's dress, she wants eyelets, and she would like white eyelets, and we could not find packages of white eyelets. We found a package of multi-eyelets that includes white eyelets, and by looking around in here, it appears that we have at least 12 eyelets.
Okay.
As far as I can tell, of white. To get them in a different size, we would have to go online, and we started peeking with that, and wow, that was fun. Like, the minimum order, like, what was it?
10,000.
10,000.
10,000?
Yeah. 10,000, and there are probably places where you can get a smaller minimum order.
I think
but
so.
we didn't find it.
And we don't got time to
And we don't get a whole lot of time. So we're doing a test to see how this works. So if we have at least 12. So we should be able to do at least 6 on a side. And so here's the spacing. Would look like if we had 6 on a side. 6 on a side will work, and so we can go ahead and use this package. But we want to figure out what kind of ribbon or cording we're going to use.
Wow.
And so we want to test this out. Lily's sister Rosalie happens to have a whole bunch of silver ones. And so we are using her silver ones for a test sample. So you can see here, I have the same sort of setup as the actual dress, and I have some here, and so we're going to put in eyelets. You can see I've already put in 2, and so we're going to do more. And when you go and buy eyelets at the store, you can get them either like this in a package with nothing except the eyelets, and sometimes you can get the thing to put the eyelets together in a separate package. Sometimes they'll have combo packs. Often the way they're set up is you've got 2 pieces, and you put the one piece and you do the hole punch, and you put the other piece, and then you place it on there and you hammer it with a hammer.
Oh my gosh.
Which is a lot of fun. Not always completely accurate because things slide when you're hammering them. Lily's dad has this handy tool, which you can also get at the craft store. It's a thing specifically designed for putting in eyelets.
I don't know why my dad has that, but he does.
But he does, and so we're just happy. So if you're thinking you're ever going to do eyelets again for anything, and I don't know what the price of these is because we happen to have one in access to this.
I don't think they're
this is a really cool thing to get. So now here I have marked with my pin where my next one's going to go. I pull my pin in places here. So this thing does 2 things. First, it makes a hole for us. So it's already set up in the tool. And so I put that over that, and I punch, and now it's made a hole. Like a little hole. So now we're going to take the eyelet, and we're going to push it through. And you want to make sure with your fingers that you push it all the way down, all the way around. I didn't do a careful job on this one intentionally, so that I don't know if you can see the metal doesn't completely cover around the edges. This one, the metal is all the way around the edges.
Yes.
We would prefer this. We may, sometimes it just, you get your pressure off a little. You may end up with this anyway. This is mostly sealed all the way around. It's good enough that it's not going to come out, but of course we prefer it to look lovely.
We do.
So you push it down, and I can see, you can't with your camera, but you'll just have to trust me. One little thread is going across the teeth. So, look at it carefully. If you've got ancient eyes like mine, look over your glasses. Just make sure that all of your threads are pushed down so you don't have anything stopping it from curling around. So now I've done that. It makes a difference which way you put it because it's different shapes on the top and the bottom. You can experiment to see. It gives 2 different looks. And so you want to experiment. This one you can attach different things on top for different sizes and so on. So I happen to know it's top side down. So to make sure this is centered, and then just squish with all your might. And there it is. It's slightly deformed on the backside, but it's not gonna come undone. It's fine.
That's crazy.
Nobody's gonna see the backside. I'm gonna re-squish. So those are our 3 eyelets for our test. Next it goes to, do we use cording? Do we use ribbon? So I have here not necessarily the right colors.
But a wide array of
cordings and ribbons and so on. There's different widths and styles of cording. We don't have everything here. Lily can bring this to the store when she goes shopping and put ribbons through it to test. So she can go, oh, I like
Don't mind me, I'm just putting ribbons through grommets.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, so we're going to go through like this. So you can see a wide ribbon, although you'd go, oh, a wide ribbon's too wide for those tiny little holes.
Apparently
It does fit through the tiny little holes. And you can see it has sort of a pretty look to it when it gets sort of gathered into the thing as it goes back and forth. So that would be one look. A narrow ribbon is going to give a different look. A narrow ribbon gives a different effect. So anyway, what Lily can do is play around with all the different options. And cording's going to get a different effect again. Here you can always turn that over so it's going the shiny side up both ways. So she can play around with that and see what she likes.
That color pretty much matches it.
I know.
Exactly.
It's too bad we don't have more, huh?
Yeah,
so anyway, yeah, we just have 2 short pieces, and I don't know if these are exactly the same. I think they're slightly different. So anyway, that's what we're going to do testing there. The hem is now pressed, and now we're going to go on to gathering tool.
Yay! Rosalie's dying.